See if we are live. I've moved the camera to a new spot. I'm trying it out. I might not keep it here. I may move it. But let's see if we are live. It says live. Yep, we are live. I'll get that shared in a moment. Let's get the chat loaded up. Don't know why I was doing that. Chat is loaded up. No wait, yep, chat is loaded up now. So you probably noticed I've had a trim. I've had a trim. A change was made. So let me just get this shared to people. This is shared to people, and I am suddenly getting severe shoulder pain. Oh, what the hell is that all about? Just getting this all shared. Share with the boys. Right, that's enough of that. Back to the job at hand. I finished off the sand road yesterday. This is weird having the camera here rather than up here. That's very weird. I'm not sure how I feel about that. And the phone is blowing up. I've only been live for what, 2 or 3 minutes? Right, forgot about that damn Pam. Let's go away, come on. Oh. Could have been better. Right. Come on. Let's get out the palm trees way, come on. Any stuff on these branches? There you go. Right, so last night, for those who did not watch, I finished my road that I've been sanding, so we sanded along here by the beachfront, along here, kept sanding, we started here yesterday. 2 days ago we were starting at the end where I started this. So we started here yesterday, and I worked my way along here, getting it sanded. Then we returned, and now I am here, and I'm going to start paving it. But which side will I pave first, left or right? I think I'm going to start paving here, despite there being a shitting palm tree in the way. So let me explain what I did at the end of my stream if you didn't see. So I've brought my asphalt machine all the way here, so I'm going to asphalt all the way back. Just one long line of asphalt along this side of the road, because you can't drive back over it until it's been steamrolled. So keep driving along here, get it all asphalted. Keep asphalting, keep putting tarmac down, until we get back to here, and then there's my steamroller, and I will steamroll the hell out of what I've just tarmacked. That is the plan. Just go along here, perfect. And let's begin. This might take a while. I'm going to go into first person mode, and maybe not, because this road is not exactly smooth. Making caught in bumps, so I just need to Be careful. Oh, come on, stay straight. Right, come on, stay straight. Doesn't help. Is it raining? Why is it always raining? Come on, turn. You can't really turn when you're moving with the asphalt machine out. If I do turn, it's because I've hit a bump and it's knocked me off course. But let's hope that this plan works. So far so good. Getting the tarmac down. I could go faster, but the faster I go, the more likely I am to make mistakes. And let's put here, what have I got stuck on? What have I got stuck on in the bump? Turn that way, come on. Trying to avoid driving on my tarmac. I'm going to have to redo that small section. There we go. Perfecto. And there we go. Now you can see why I was so adamant in trying to get as many of the rocks and boulders off of the path yesterday. Game. Be nice and smooth. Hi people, hope you're doing well. The tarmacking has begun. I'm crafting roads and I've had a shave. Oh, you can make it, you can do it. I believe in you. Come on, Mackie. I've named my tarmac machine Mackie. And any what's the word I'm looking for? Any further tarmac machines will be called. Come on. That's not good. Turn the other way, turn the other way. There we go, come on, keep turning, there we go. I suppose that works. Yes, boy! This is probably the worst tarmacking job in the world. Oh, it's not the worst actually. You've seen cars, you've seen Lightning McQueen, he did a terrible job. And you see what happens when you go fast, you've got to go nice and slow, which is what I'm doing. I could go fast. Turn the other way, you stupid. Just to straighten that. There we go, we are laying roads. Now, I know what you're thinking, why am I not doing it right up to the edge? Because those things that stick out the sides get caught in everything. And the road doesn't need to be that wide, but I wanted to sand as wide as I could. I didn't tell that to turn, but it seems to be working out. Is it just naturally turning because of the curve? Picture. Inspection. I could always come back and tarmac it. That's what I'm telling myself, I can always come back. There we go. This is where the little pond was, I'm pretty sure. No, it's not. This is where the puddle was. Oh, I definitely hit something there. What was that? Come on, push through. Yes, boy. up to your left. Oh yeah, there's definitely a bump or something there. Definitely a bump or something. Getting caught in something again. I really didn't do the smoothest sanding job. I could have done a lot smoother sanding job. I moved my camera so that my head isn't stuck behind all that information at the top. Right there, Bobby, how you doing? Thank you. Lack of beard does make me look a bit thinner. Thank you very much. Oh, God, turn. Keep getting caught and stuff. What am I caught on this time? Just a bump? No, that will not do. That just won't do. I'm not leaving a gap like that. Oh, I'm going to leave tracks. Luckily, I'm going to just re-tarmac what I'm just driving over. I can see a track there. Can you see it? On the road again. I think this is where the big massive puddle was, or pond thing that I filled in was, right here. Let me just check. Yeah, because the pond was about here. And I filled it in. Look how much I've done already. Come on. Come on. Don't get stuck. There we go. Yes, boy. Don't do that. Come on, Tub. Come on, push. I feel like John Hammond in Jurassic Park at times when he's trying to convince that baby velociraptor to come out the egg. He's like, come on. Come on. Jesus, what's happened here? Oh, there's quite a big dip there that I'm getting stuck in. Let's see if I can trick myself. I don't move quite far enough back. There we go. So yeah, progress is going fast. Better than I expected. That's quite a big bump coming up. I don't know if you can see it. Why am I turning? I'm not pressing. What am I hitting? What am I hitting? It's making me turn. I want to fight this turn. Come on. Is the road sloped or something? Come on, there you go. Come on, there we go. Just push through these bumps. Not much long to go. You're going downhill soon, you'll be loving it. I've been streaming all week, Bobby, building roads, so let me just stop what I'm doing just now. So it took 2 streams to, this was like from here, all the way along here, up here, and all the way up where this road has been paved. So there took about 8 hours worth of stream. Just sanding that was like 8 hours. And look how quickly I've started tarmacking it. But the only reason it took so long is because my sand truck only holds so much, and once I've dumped it, I've got to drive back to here to refill it. So it's basically drive up, dump the sand, drive back, fill up, dump. If only I had people to play with, I would have had more than one sand truck. I will get this road done. Aye, that's it. Well, shouldn't have taken my eyes off. Started straying. Should have at least took my finger off the accelerator. But yeah, that's pretty much it, Bobby Boy. Because this was a road that I was using, but because it keeps raining, it became extremely muddy, so all my trucks were getting stuck in the mud. So I was like, you know what? It's not worth it every now and again getting out there and having to fix one small patch of road. Every like 20 minutes, I'm going to just refix the entire road. Because I was just fixing it with sand. Oh, what the hell? I was just fixing it with sand for a wee while. Turn the other way, come on, turn. There we go. You did not like that bump at all, did you, Mackie? Come on. There we go, we're getting into rhythm. There are sections I'm going to have to re-tarmac, but this is a good baseline for what to do. I could go a lot faster, but I lose control so easily when I'm moving fast in this. Yeah, I'm worried about this dip that's coming up. Can I drive up this dip? That's what I want to know. Does this have the power? Because if it doesn't, I may have to take it off low gear and just push it. Come on, boy! Why has my chat disappeared? Let's refresh the chat, people. It's a wee bit harder to drive faster when it's raining. To be fair, this machine is terrible. It's the worst version of this type of machine, but it didn't cost me any money in the game, so I can't complain. But I've got no money to buy a better version right now. Come on. Come on! Come on, I believe in you! You can see patches of tarmac there that I patched this road with at one point to fix many problems. Just what are you turning that way for? What are you stuck on? Oh god, that's terrible, but I'm gonna leave tyre tracks. Go over the tyre tracks, come on. Yes, boy! Now we're cooking the gas. This is the most dangerous part of my road, Bobby. It's literally at the sea edge. It's not... I would like to make a road that goes straight through there, but I don't have the equipment to destroy the trees and the rocks yet. So I had to improvise a shortcut, and I carved out this little section for myself using my digger. Don't get stuck on those rocks. I'm warning you, don't get stuck on those rocks. Now I was calling this Mackie, but I kind of want to call it McAvoy. No, I'll stick with Mackie. Turn. The one time I want you to turn, you're just not listening to me. You can also see patches of my original attempt to tarmac this. Whenever I tried to fix it, oh, I missed a big chunk there. I'm going to break my one wheel, I'm going to reverse onto it because I don't want to leave that. I'm going to leave tyre tracks, but I will go over it. tracks. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. But there we go, I filled in those gaps. The edges will be fine because I've got to do the outside anyway on the way back. Here's another patch that I missed. I'm leaving tire tracks. God damn you, Mackie. Why can't you be good? The second I've got the chance, I'm replacing you with a better machine. Absolutely the second I get a chance. Now, where is it? I'll show you in a second. We're nearly there. Come on. Don't get distracted with all the bumps. Come on. You're doing so well. Right, so I'm going to stop for a second. See that pile of sand right there, Bobby? That's when I was building my sand road, and the base is just over there, and I came all the way around that corner and down here at such speed that when I tried to turn here, I just tipped the truck and all my sand went down there. And I've yet to do anything with it. It's just sitting there gathering water. I've yet to do a single thing with it. I really could have done a better job smoothing out this sand, but the ground was terrible to begin with. I'd driven over this mud so much with big heavy machinery that I dug big tracks and trenches in it. As you can see at the edge there, that's what the whole ground was like. It was undrivable. Putting sand on it was a nightmare. Essentially I had to put so much sand on it that I basically buried it. Oh, turn. Oh. Yes, boy! You actually listened to me there. Let's see, I'm going to try and do a bit of this in first person, see how it turns out. Can't tell what speed we're going at, but I can't really see where I'm going. Can't really see where I'm going. Come on, push! Push! Ha! Oh, I can see the end. The end is in sight. Then I'll steamroller, then I'll get my Mackie to go the other way and fill in the other side. Like a boss. Oh, there's a barrow in the road. Why is there a barrow in the road? And if I'm not happy with my tarmac job, I can either bury it in sand and try it again, or I can use my machinery to dig up the tarmac and start again. So this bit was a tarmac section. It was like my initial test section just to see how tarmacking worked. And it was okay. It wasn't the smoothest, but I put some sand on it to try and put some... Don't hit the barrel, please don't hit the barrel. Don't get stuck in the barrel. Oh yes, boy! Dropping tarmac like a boss. It's going to be high gear. This is it going fast now, by the way. It's parked there. This one goes at a decent speed, but I want to do this right. Looks like it might take me a couple of runs to get this completely smoothed out. So one run there, run back, which is perfect. the edge on the right hand side. This should go well. I'm going to try and do this full thing in first person. Keyword there is try. At least this one's got a fan out to keep me cool. Oh, 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 don't tap, don't tap. Be cool, be cool. Let's see, how have I been doing? Yeah, I've been doing not bad because it always leaves an edge. No matter, even if I was to drive on the edge, it always leaves a crusty border. I don't know why, but it leaves a crusty border. Unless there's like no tarmac beside it. So like for example, I'll go over this edge. And as you can see, it's flat right up until the edge. So it always leaves a nice crusty border. I don't know if that'll get patched out or if maybe there's something else I'm supposed to do. So I can drive over the border, leaving a nice crusty border, that way I know it's been done smoothly. I'm supposed to be doing this in first person, what am I talking about? Up we go. Oh. To reverse because that took me quite a bit away from the crusty border. There we go. And I'm going to stick to third person for a wee bit until maybe I'm doing my last strip. There's a few bits here that I may re-asphalt, like that whole section I might straighten up just behind me. And this whole section here definitely needs redone. Look at that, that is god awful. It's ridiculous. This section here was not too bad actually. There wasn't too much juttering. So I can have that nice crusty border. I'm going to start in there in the game, but it's because it's saving. Up we go. I just realised I've been doing this at full speed. I thought I was doing it nice and slow. What does slow do? Does slow make a difference to the quality? Let's see much a difference. Gives me a bit more control. Yeah, we have a road. Craft. We're crafting roads, people. Just think how long it took us to get here just with sand, and I'm just steamrolling along like nobody's business. There's my transport vehicle for the asphalter. Then we can turn around and get back to where we were. crusty jugglers. No one likes a crusty juggler. Oh, there's that palm tree that nearly wiped out my tractor. I wonder if the steamroller will fare any better because I've got to roll right up to the edge. What have I done? Oh. I'm gonna have to drive up there. There we go. Austin Powers would be proud. Let's flatten out the other half. Should be so much easier to. This is mostly crusty edge at this side. Why is that so far away? Why is the camera so far away now? I mean, I appreciate it, but why? Why has it done it? I haven't pressed anything other than third person on, third person off. Crusty edge. Goggles. There we go. This was the easiest back to tarmac right here. And well, we're back at the base in no time. This steamroller's handling hills like a champ. Like a champ, I tell you. Walk around the shadow of the valley. Power on one. To be fair, other than the odd wee bit that sticks out, I'd say this is a not bad attempt, considering how terrible Mackie is. Getting there. Let's say we're at least halfway back now. god awful. What did I do there? Oh, we got it all patched. There we go. Oh, we got it all flattened at least. Now, why is my camera so close again? So I'm just basically going over any bits and missed while I was doing that side. Jesus. Getting there. Nice and smooth, like butter. On camera I'm looking quite young without the beard. This section is god awful. Nothing can be done about that though. Absolutely nothing. I destroyed the mud and there was no way to flatten it. Nearly at the end though. Blowing up. It is blowing up as usual when I'm on a stream. When I'm on a stream, my phone is blowing up. Now here's the question. I'll leave that up to you people if you want to chime in. To lay asphalt on the other side of the road, do I transport my Mackie back to the other side and work my way back in the direction that I was going, or do I just drive back to the other side laying asphalt while I'm at it? For example, do I just turn this around and start driving that way to lay my asphalt, or should I come back the way I came? While we use the side, I'm going to find out why my phone's blowing up. I've got a PlayStation camera, I'll take a picture of it for you, Ashley. Ignore my fake cigar in the photo. Right, so, anyone making the minds up? Oh, do I go that way? Let's see. Which way would be easier? Do I drive down this way laying asphalt? I think instead of doing this in one long run, I think doing sections would be the best. Because I'd like to, I think I'll do it all the way to here. Right, Mackie, we're leaving. Oh Jesus, I forgot how nimble you can be when you're not in low gear. Maybe I'll try this one in high gear so I'm not going so slow. Activate. Oh, we're chugging along now, people. Like a teenager with a Sun newspaper. We're chugging along. It's patchy. Let's see, how patchy is it then? That's passable. That's passable. We've done worse. It's when we get past this wee mound here on the left that's going to be the issue. Please don't get caught on the mounds. Please don't get caught on the mounds. Getting caught on the mounds. We're getting caught on the mounds. I asked you not to, but nobody listens to me. Turn you slightly. Oh, I've got caught in the mountains. I'm going to have to recover, yeah. Luckily it's not far back. So that I don't destroy what I've already laid, I'm going to have to go and steamroll that. Typical. I can't go into high gear, we're going into high gear now. All because he got caught on the mountain. I asked him not to get caught in the mountains, he didn't listen. Can you go over this again? I can't remember. Oh Jesus, I don't think you can. How did I get all the way? You were in the truck. I didn't even drive you over this. You were in a truck. Oh. Let's go, Mackie. Not much inside in this war machine. You'd think it'd just be stop, go and pour. There's more buttons than you need, really. A lot more buttons than you need. Right. Before I continue, I need to go and make sure I don't ruin what I've just laid before I get stuck. It's a good thing I already committed to doing this in sections rather than one long attempt, because I would have been really annoyed if my long attempt ended there. Let's get you smoothed out. Let's see how's that going to turn out, because it's two separate roads. Is there going to be a seam? Is there going to be a seam? Let's find out. No, there's no seam, people. There is no seam. So this is what Mackie just laid out. It's looking good. Not quite up at the edge. I'm going to have to maybe come back and go over that edge just to give me the proper crusty border that I'm used to. There's the mound. You're not going to get stuck on the mounds. You're a big boy. So this is as far as I got with Mackie. I wonder if this flattens those. Let's find out. I'll reverse over them. I don't think I can, but I did that. Oh! Am I flattening these? Flattened the muddy parts, but the parts that had tarmac on it have been tarmac, so I'm going to have to rip that up. Can I smooth this over? Let's find out. Down, but it is flatter. hate these mounds with a passion. I'm going to have to cover you as well. Harbour base, but where is my scoop? Oh. It says retain, where are you? Oh, you're right there. To tear up a slight part of the asphalt there because the plan. It's as hot as my pants. Okay, speed this thing's going compared to those two. It feels like it's going like 100 miles an hour, but it's not. It's going. I forgot about Mackie being parked there. How fast are we going? 30 miles an hour, 30 kilometres a mile. I don't know how. This is going nice and smooth. Right, so there is a tarmac paving mode. Sand flattening, asphalt destruction, there we go. Let's destroy the asphalt from here. So I've tore up all that asphalt, but here is the important part. That sand is bumpy, it's no longer mud, it's sand, so let's see if I can smooth that out and just tarmac it. Right, stuck in the mud. Right, that bit's still got a bit of tarmac on it, so it didn't work. Well, I think I can get this whole thing flattened out. And since it's already sand, I don't need to worry about it. Sand on my tarmac. Does it matter then? That won't affect the road. This is almost smoother now, almost. It's a lot smoother than it was. Let's get that flattened as best as I can. A bit of a ditch, so I'm going to try and push that sand into it. Come on. Oh, it's not much of a ditch anymore. It's a bit of a ditch, but it's not much. So I wonder if I can push that sand off of my tarmac. Right, I'm going to stop digging that road up before I destroy it, so let me just recover you and get back into Mackie. You're not Mackie. No, nearly cut it. Look how slow you are compared to that digger. Sickeningly slow. Let's do this. You don't have any trouble with this, do you? Nope. I always wondered how steamrollers get any traction, because they're like smooth metal cylinders, aren't they? Right, now I'm getting back here, I will re-asphalt all of that. You had a quick start there, Mackie, but you slowed right down really quickly. Anybody else catch that? Yeah, I really want to drink. Does he just keep moving? Kinda. Put my finger on the trigger. Oh, that water's gone warm. I was expecting it to be cold and I was looking forward to a nice cold drink, but it's gone warm, but it has been sitting there for 7 hours now. Supposed to keep it warm, cold for at least 12. You lied to me, bottle label. Unless I need a new bottle, because it was cheap. It was cheap. It was like £5. That was many months ago. Oh, look at the mess I made of this road. Jesus. And come on, you can do it. You've tarmacked over worse, come on. There's all that sand in the road. This is like the least smooth road now. As hot as my pants. Let's get that smoothed, and then I'll reverse and fill in all the patches with Mackie, then smooth it, and we'll just keep moving on. That way Mackie and the steamroller is always nearby. I need a name from a steamroller, people. What can I name my steamroller? Camera's next to useless. There's a boat, I've never noticed that. I suppose it's always raining and cloudy, I can't notice it. Look how terrible this road looks. Jesus. How am I going to make this passable? Give it across the edge, then I'll reverse and give it some welly. Wish I hadn't stuck in the mud this time. Right, you bumped into Mackie though. Not intentional, but you did it. Nonetheless. God awful job in this corner. Let's park you up here. Mackie, you're back up. parking brake was up. That was my fault. My fault, people. Alright, this should work. But it's working. I'll fill in this side here because that's going to annoy me. Go. Get in there, we're getting there, people. There's a bit over here that's needing smooth. Nice. Oh my god, look at the bumps and... A convoy can handle it, it's just mud they can't handle. So... I want to fill in this gap here. It's working! It's working! Yes, we're tipped over. As close as I can to the sea without getting in. And this road will be a rolling success. Oh! Thank God I'm not doing this in first person because this is wiki bum time. Let's reverse because there's patches there that I'm not happy with. Keep reversing. No, maybe you can't reverse. No further. No, there's a small patch there that I'm definitely not happy with. Come on, over the patch. There you go. We'll get you to the top of this hill, then we'll bring in, I don't know, what we're going to call the steamroller, people. We need a name. Stop. Right, what side am I supposed to be? I'm on the right side. Never mind. I'm going to do all the way up to that corner. Jesus, stay straight, you beanpole. What do I call him, a beanpole? Oh, that's good. What are you doing? Tire tracks and both, we all know I hate that. Here's the thing, I don't have to be off that road. I can have tarmac on it because it's not going to make a difference. It's only going to tarmac the sections that's not got tarmac. There we go. If I can keep that right side hanging over the crusty edge in the road is going to be nice and smooth. I need to fix that inside corner as well. Because, Jesus, that's bad. That's as good a spot as any to get stuck on, so I'm going to fix this corner, then we're going to bring over the unnamed steamroller. To fill in this god awful corner. Well done. I shall spin Mackie around here. Scraping the road, did you see that? It scraped the road. I thought I did a better job at this part here. It's a lot wider than I thought it was. I'm going to have to drive up to the sea, then reverse down. Across the edge. Just don't fall into the tipping corner. Sand trap, that's what I call it. Tipping corner is now known as a sand trap. There we go, got a nice across the edge. See, this bit's actually looking not bad. What do you think, people? What do you think? If you can't give me a steamroller name, at least tell me what you think. I wish I could build a wall or a fence to stop any trucks coming into that sea. I'm going to have to reverse and give myself across the edge. I've said that too many times now, it doesn't sound right. I'll reverse right up to that corner there. Or this where it turns into like a corner, then I'll reverse down. There we go. Turn, you beast. Let's get that across the edge. That is always the goal. Turn, stay out the water. Come on, look at that. Oh, I'm sliding into the water though. Let's get that smoothed. Get that road that's going to want to be smoothed. Again, drive up and reverse down for the crusty edge. This convoy is never going to fail again. I'll drive up to where I get stuck, then I'll reverse down. Stuck. It's a weird angle across the edge, just end zone, isn't it? I'll try and do this one from inside. Let's lean out the back. Here we go, so I can see this. I can see the wheel. Across the edge. Oh, a bit fast. Up you get. Come on. Come on. It's just about here. And that's across the edge. Perfect. Grand job. Grand job. And they will never see it. Start still going up here because I fixed this corner. Start off the crusty edge, and if there's any on the inside, I'll get that steam off. Oh, one wee bit missed. Typical. Yep. You're not going to get stuck this time, Mackie, come on. Come on, Mackie, you are a machine. Oh, just a random wee power surge there. I'll accept it, Mackie, come on. I don't know what happened there, but I didn't hear. Perfect. I'll be just beyond those rocks just ahead and get that flattened, this flattened out. Oh. He strayed beyond the crusty edge. Don't stray beyond the crusty edge, Mackie. I have to pull myself further inside, I think. So I don't really need the road much wider than this, so I think if I keep the crusty edge on my front bit, there, get a good safety net. Oh fuck me, what am I stuck on? Coming up. I don't know if Mackie's going to like it, but I did say I'm just going beyond these rocks, so once I get beyond this bump, I think that'd be a good point to shut off. Hey, we did no bad, people. I'll start with the inner crust, then I'll do the outer crust. I will come back and fix this wee patch, I think, because that will bug the ever-living tits off me. My rapidly shrinking tits at that. Was there another wee bit there that I missed? God damn. I can do this in first person. This is nice and smooth. I'm going to have to look up some videos to see if people have made like pristine, perfect roads in this yet. So it's bound to have happened. Somebody's got to have made like the smoothest, flattest road perfect. This light's pretty close there, I did. Right. Follow the crust. I feel like a real man leaning out the window like this. Here we go, here we go. sticking through. That's a rock. I haven't missed that section. Let's get back up and catch up. I think that's another rock that's sticking through. I don't think I can asphalt that. But I'm going to try. Because it will bug the tits off me. I don't try. Now, that's just sand that I dragged onto the road. That's not me destroying my road. Don't worry, people. Because I came from sand to gravel, there was some sand stuck to my tracks. I can really do this section a wee bit straighter. Since it's been tarmacked. Once it's been tarmacked, put that closer through. I don't think that worked. Just going to get this corner here. Stick to the tarmac, it might work. I'll just put some tarmac over the branch. So it's going to do what I did last time, try and keep my front right on the crust. Because the road doesn't need to be too wide. Stuff I don't like. Come on! Stop. It's working! It's working! To just beyond that corner, I think. Can't tell what it says, I'm just going to go straight through, I'm not going to follow that. Should be nice and smooth in a second. There we go. Smooth. Batter. I'm nearly there, might as well just keep going to the ends. Didn't realise you're close to the end of there. Come on, let's follow it. Mackie was done there, I thought I was stuck again. Tom, you stupid machine. come on. That is why I gave myself some safety crust. Forward, over, there you go. There's the badge, come on. Back on the crust, there you go. This bit shouldn't be hard, come on, this is smoothish. This is one of the smoothest parts that you've driven on. We'll park you there. This bit. Ah, perfection! This wee bit will be done, I remember that. I'm going to have to drive up there and reverse down. It really doesn't like it when it saves, does it? It really doesn't like it. This road is looking good. Worth all the blood, sweat and tears of Juan's men. I don't think I remember reversing. I might actually do a full U-turn, but not an Austin Powers U-turn. Come on. So smooth. It's hot, spicy, tastes great. Road is looking good. What do you think, people? The road is basically done. Basically. No Austin Powers reversing here. Let's give this the proper crust treatment. Going well. Proper crust. I've just given myself the fear because this is the side of the road that the convoy always failed on. But the convoy starts at the other side of that bridge, so I'm going to have to take my scout and check and make sure that side of the bridge is fine. I know the route has failed game, you don't need to keep flashing it in the top corner. See, I don't know how far this crust goes because there's bits up there that haven't been crusted because it's too thick to be a crust. I should just call it the edge, but the crust is caught on. For me at least. Not saving, you can tell because it suddenly starts juttering. Right, there we go. That is a crafted road from there all the way around to there, and I can expand it to that way when I please and connect it up to this. I'd have to sand the hell out that road, but it's right next to the sand section, so the convoy starts here, drives down here. So where is my scout? Let's go check the other side of the bridge. This wee speedy bad boy. I may have to start work on the other side of the bridge now, but luckily it's literally just from there to there. It's not as long a journey as what we just had to build. And this has got a winch, so if I get stuck in the mud I've got a winch. And plus this is technically the inaugural driving on my new road. Let's see how well it goes. Once again I'm going too fast in that exact corner, the sand trap. And that corner as well. Bear with me, my phone is blowing up. So all the time. Right, back to it. Let's test out this road. So far so good. This road is, well, I'm going at speeds that the convoy's not going to be going at, so I'm stress testing. Also I'll need to recall the vehicles because the convoy will crash into them. Speaking of recalling a vehicle, I'll enter you, just recover you to the harbour base because I want to go back into my scout. I just didn't want you blocking the roads. A scout needs a name. I was thinking Atticus. Wee Atticus driving on the road. but that isn't blocking anything, so there's no rush to recall that. But yeah, this road is smooth as butter. It's bumpy, but it works. Oh, I'm bumping a bit everywhere. Right, so what route am I taking? So I'm turning not here. Next main turn. So I'm running on third person just so I can evaluate the state of the roads. This bit's not great, this bit's worse. Yeah, the route's going to feel just here, right? Fire the winch. Let's get me out of here. Attach the winch. I'm going to leave a marker where it's the worst. So that bit's bad. Let's see. How is it for water? Still technically in the deep water. Come on, out the mud. This bit's just almost as bad. Come on. That's another bit here. I might just fill it up with sand and smooth it out. I might not need to asphalt it. Apparently take my time driving. If I go too fast, that happens. Right, move off, slow you down. Yeah, let's try speeding up. Too muddy. This whole section's going to have to get sanded. See, that's a curve round, but what if I make a road that goes through here? Maybe not, stick to the curve. I'm going to park you here because it's been established that this whole area needs TLC. So where's my sand truck? My sand truck is right here. Refill that sand. Now start working on the new roads. In fact, I was about to say let's do a mission, earn some money, but that route field's going to keep flashing in the corner until I completely fix this. Now let's see how the sand truck likes this route. This is going to take so long because of how long the drive the sand truck's going to need. Smooth as right here. Now this is the bit where it kept struggling and wanted to go into low gear. We're no longer on sand and it's no longer struggling. I don't know top speed I can get up to. Wall. Gotta recover you. But open garage, right. Retain. Retain, just so they're not sitting here. Retain. There we go. Okay. Come on. Get in the gear, come on. There we go. Why are you taking so long to get up to gear? Faster than my convoys ever will. So consider it stress test. Speed. I can tarmac this. Aye, no, I can tarmac that, I think. Is this fit? Jesus, that was... Now, I'm going to see this bit of road is fine. I can tarmac that last. This section on the other hand, I'll work on the bits that need it. Like literally just this corner here. Because I can spawn them to recovery area, which is right beside where I am, but I need the harbour base for the sand. So I'm going to recover this bad boy to the one beside it to flatten that sand. Go. Here we go. Here we go. Crafting a whole new road. It's a whole new road. Sand flattening for tarmac. We're gonna craft some roads here and there, and everywhere we go we'll be crafting roads. It's a whole new road. Dazzling places to connect. Park it. Let's get back to my sand truck. Here. Holiday road, holiday road. Bow, 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 bow. How's everyone enjoying their Friday evening? That's 60. Finger off the accelerator, just coast down here. Coast along these bumps. Takes it like a champ, takes it like a champ. Let's see how it takes this corner on fourth person. I really don't like driving in fourth person. The steering seems a lot easier. It turns too quickly in first person, or third person. Back to stress testing my new road. It's easy I'm getting along here compared to how it was in sand. Driving basically on the crust. At some point I will widen this road because I do plan on having traffic going both ways. And there is enough sand down to widen it already, I just need to tarmac it to make it wider. This bit was dodgy in first person. I will do it again. Off it. Jesus, I have to accelerate because I come in here hard. Oh, I lost a wee bit of sand there, maybe I'm going to have to take my finger off the accelerator a lot sooner. Covered. Fill me back up and I'll smooth that out first. There we go. This road isn't that wide, I can't widen this too much. No plans to make this a wide road, this might be like a single drive along asphalt job rather than two sides. Go. Just put myself up here. Show my parking. Back and forth we go, people. That's all it is. Back and forth with the sands. Need to remember to slow down when I'm on that bridge because I did lose a smidge of sand. I didn't want to lose sand, but I lost this slither, and those slithers will add up. I hope you're all doing well this Friday evening. I was planning on making this a short stream and watching Clarkson's Farm. So I watched 2 episodes this morning and I was planning on watching the final 2 this evening. But it turns out the final 2 aren't out until next week. Typical. Let's go around this corner nice and smooth. You might be tarmac, but you're still a big heavy truck full of sand. You know what I'm going to call my sand truck? I'm going to call him Flint. Anyone out there can tell me why I'm calling my sand truck Flint? Nice and slow so I don't lose any sand this time. accelerator quite a bit early. I'm hitting. Tell it to slow down. That's perfect. I'm not losing any sand this time. And differential a lot because otherwise I'll just get stuck in this sand or this mud. This deep water, but I'm getting close. Harbour Base. This road is taking nowhere near as long, but mainly because of my sand shortcut. That flagged quick. It's still there, but it's nowhere near as prominent. I'm getting used to this road building malarkey. Look at all that. Let's just park you up here and destroy a street. Let's go back to the sand truck. The bad thing about this is having to go back with the sand. See if I could just teleport there with the sand, that'd be great. Oh, I'm getting some bad chest pains. That's annoying. Come on. The end? It's one of the two. Well, I did lose 2.3 kilograms this week. Smashing it at the gym. It's killing me, but it's getting there. Speed of that? No, not even 60 and I hit the tarmac. I'd like to hit 65 one of these days. I maybe have to get a good run up. I'm going far too fast. That's how I ended up in the sand trap right there. That is how I ended up in the sand trap. Come on. There we go. Up we go. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Not far to go now. I'm very happy with this wee road that I've made. I'm very happy with it. There is improvements I can make to it, but like an artist is never happy with their own work. Every artist, you know, I'm a road artist. Not a good road artist, but I'm a road artist. I can improve it and I will improve it, but I don't know if those improvements will be done on a stream or if that's something I may do in my spare time at some point without continuing on any project to start on stream. If I want to like maybe improve this road that's already been done, I could do that without streaming it. I may do that tomorrow. No, I can't. I'm going to cinema tomorrow to see Karate Kid Legends. Oh, I'm going too fast when I lose sand. I didn't lose sand. As I was saying, I'm going to see Karate Kid Legends tomorrow with the one and only Asian Nightmare, Weatherson. Friend of the channel, Ramsastro and Friends, alumni. For the videos playing Dead Island, The Forest, Zombie Army, check them out. Weatherson is in that cast. this truck has a lot bigger wheels, so I was able to traverse through that. No bother. Let's recover you and then smooth that out. Because that might be that filled in. Don't knock that on the road. Take your time, nice and slow. Not too nice and slow, you dildo. That's right, I just called myself a dildo. I need a name for this truck. So I've got my Scout, which are called Atticus. I've got my Sand truck, which are called Flints. I've got my Tarmacker, which are called Mackie. Not named the roller yet. The roller needs a name. Yeah, that is a not bad job. I have seen worse and I have seen better. All from me. Let's check it on the map. Yeah, that's looking good. So we can just get that sanded up there all the way along here. Oh, my Scout didn't go further, but we can sand along here, up here, and up to there. That's not far at all. That is not far at all. I might have to sand here because I'd like the concrete to continue along from here. Oh my god, look at that. That's going to have to get filled in at some point. Where does this road lead? Oh, I remember. That's that big abandoned construction site that's flooded. Right. But I'll do this section last with the sand. Go! The thing is, while I'm working on this one route, I suspended all my other cargo lines because I didn't want any of them to fail while I was working on this. Because then I'd have lots of route fails up the top. Oh, 65! I hit it at 65. I'll take that as a run rate. Finger off the accelerator, just grab it to do its work. I don't want to end up in my sand trap. Let's rock and roll all night and party every day. Just wanna rock and roll all night. Whoa, blackberry, bam-ba-lam, whoa, blackberry, bam-ba-lam, blackberry, jam, bam-ba-lam, lam, bingo, wow, bam-ba-lam. That just came out of nowhere. It really came out of nowhere. I apologise for all my random singing. I'm surprised I haven't lost so many subscribers from me randomly singing. But last night's Roadcraft stream was one of the most viewed streams I've done in a while at the time of it being live. A lot of my streams get watched later on, but that one was watched at the time. Right. Camera. Finger off the accelerator, slow myself down. decent TV effect in my glasses because I don't have anti-glare on these ones. That wasn't an issue before. Don't fall. Oh, we're going to one spot. Kind of, but it worked out. And push that. And that's a lot easier, isn't it? That's where I found a wee shortcut. Side now. I like how the sand looks wet. Let's pay attention to detail. Did not heed my warning. Let's do this. I'm hoping to get the sanding done in the next 40 minutes at most. 30 minutes my goal. Beside the sand trap, that's not safe, is it? But look how easy I do these wee mounts even in the rain. On the sand, I was struggling to get that one, and I had to pick up a bit of speed here. Look how smoothly I got this one now. This road has worked out well. Because we hope not that this bridge is dodgy. Slow down. Just roll down, you don't need to pump down. Nice and smooth, there we go. Maybe remove that marking there, it's not really necessary now. Avocado. Keeping at me. this marker. Sure, veggies, there we go. Nice. Nice, I'm getting real handy at this road crafting. That movie this. Sand and tarmac! I've left a crease here, I can't hold that. Let's roll. Crap. We got this by the ass, people. Look how efficient we're doing this. Actually, it's not efficient at all. Efficiency would have 2 or 3 sand trucks doing this. But I'm a one-man business. And it's always raining. Scotland, that's the last map you unlock, I'm pretty sure. The Highlands. Come on, you don't need to struggle here. We're on tarmac. Asphalt, as they call it in the United States of America. We're on the road, building roads, laying sand, laying reeds. I got my foot on the floor, going as fast as I can. And my phone's blowing up, but I can't text and drive. Oh, I skidded in the rain. I should really slow down for this bridge. Yep, take it slow down. Right. Where my truck is become. This is starting the other one, it just couldn't start. Oh, that nearly went badly. Uphill. Maybe the one's an uphill battle. Go. Here we go, 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 here we go. Nice and smooth, smooth as butter. Can I spread that edge slightly further? I can, I did. Just smooth out this edge, no? not going to tarmac this route yet. I'm just going to get it sanded so that our convoys can traverse this road, and then I may tarmac that off camera. We'll see how I feel. Right. Oh, I thought I was driving off the road though, but I'm just reversing down it. We're gonna go and lay some sand tonight, baby. Oh, baby, we're gonna lay some sand tonight. I didn't even make it to 60 before I hit the tarmac. Just before 60, man. Oh, nearly in the sand trap. We were nearly in the sand trap. I just wanted to check my sand. Whee! And up we go. And what's causing that? The bridge. Didn't think this bridge would be that terrifying, but I'd only ever gone across it in a scout before. Slow down. There we go, like rabbit take you. Perfect. Perfect. Center. Puddle coming up. My back is killing me today. Park me in a different spot. Keep getting a bit of parking brake every single time. Every goddamn time I forget about parking brake. Let me help. Is did I have to put down something that I sanded it? In the center that needs to be smoothed out. Perfect. No, wrong one. Ton. smell bad on the inside as well. So I've heard. So I've heard. Not just the outside. Oh, straighten yourself up, boy. There we go. Come on, Flint. Let's get there and drop some sand. Fuck, sand trap. I lost a bit of sand in the sand trap. Oh, fudge buckets. Should really fill in that sand trap and then tarmac over it so it's not a dip that I can fall into. But like I said, that could be a job off stream. On stream we're just working on new jobs, not fixing previous jobs, unless previously stated. Like these edges, I can do that off stream. We've done the main bulk of the road on stream. I'm going to say we've done at least 95% of this road on stream. I'll widen it, I'll tidy up edges off stream in my spare time. But I won't work on anything new. I'll start anything new off stream. That's a nice turn there. I can't afford to lose any more sand because that was actually a sizable chunk that came out. And brake. Just let myself roll down. Perfect. Come on, big game. I think this is going to fill in the other puddle now, isn't it? Sand over this corner so I'm going to go around that. No, right. Roads have got turns, roads have got turns. So where is the... That's the scouts road, so this is where my main road is. Perfect. And nearly in that. Nearly in the puddle. Let's recover you. Harbour base. I'm just going to drive back up and right before I turn onto my newly built sand road, I'll smooth this other part out and then I'll drive this in. Just to mix it up. Just to mix it up. Yes, let's see, can I get more than 65? 60. No, it went back down, god damn. Gear change. But I'm going to take my finger off the accelerator now because I've lost too much sand to a sand trap. I should really fill that bit. Here we go. bridge. The scary bridge. Could be worse, it could be a scary door. If you know, you know. Yes, but brake. Oh, I braked just in time. But before we go round, let's move some sand. I think. Maybe not. No, we don't need to do the edge, thank Christ. Okay, maybe let's do this side. The big boulder, typical. Don't have to take the way back up. Second last one before we get to the big puddle. I don't think I even need to put the parking brake on if I just set it here. Yes I do, because it just rolled back. I'm a burger trucker man, and we're about to drive on the side. Come on, Flint. You can handle it. Can't be too much of an incline for you. You literally drove up this to put the sand down before and you didn't struggle with this. I know you've got some momentum behind you. Get right dead centre. Different lock and the wheels on. Could have done that better if I tried. Disc whirring noise there. I don't know why it does that every now and again if you're playing a digital game. If you happen to have a disc in, it'll just randomly whirl the disc. Wow. Right, so I know I've been streaming this like every night this week. Today's Friday. I'll be streaming it most likely tomorrow, Saturday. On Sunday I will most likely do a stream, but it won't be this. I think I'll have a different game every Sunday. Unless I finish that game. I don't finish the game. Because I've got quite a few games in my library that I've not played yet that have like play times between 2 to like 5 hours that I could maybe do in single runs. I want to start maybe 25 through on a Sunday. I also want to like get the rest of the Resident Evil games done. And the second scenario in Resident Evil 2 on stream. Even though I've played all those games before, I just want to stream them. So as a record, I'll be going through them on the channel. For the boy. I'm not here one day. You can look back and watch me play Resident Evil and see how much I love them. Well, not the boy, the boys. I braked far too late there, but it worked out in the end. Right, pick up some momentum so we can get on the sand, come on. was the issue. There was no momentum behind him when he got on the sand. Let's get that other sand flattened. Destroy the hole. Destroy it, but I most likely can, since I know I can fix power lines and put new power lines down. I don't want to be creating work for myself more than I already am, because this is work I've created for myself. I didn't need to fix this road, but if I want my convoy to run smoothly without failing like every 20 minutes, the convoy stuff's kind of optional, but it gives you infrastructure. There we go. Make it up. Destroy a bush. Don't mind destroying bushes. Low gear and differential lock on just to help this wee. It's not as steep as it was. Incline. I need to start dumping. When you've got your diff up and low gear on that, it really does handle those small muddy inclines like a champion. Hit your leg. Trying to scratch it without moving it, but I had to lift my leg and I'm not comfy anymore! Nothing worse when that happens. So relaxing. I would 100% probably prefer a new lawnmower simulator, because you've not seen me relax until you've seen me play that game. So that's how it off. Don't want to end up in the sand trap. I'll probably extend this road a wee bit right there. Break up the silence, break it up, because I'm running out of things to talk about. Come on.
Never gonna know what my work was. the roads. Getting off. On the paper. Jamie's really use Facebook anymore, so if you want to keep up to date with the Ramsastro comings and goings, check out the Instagram and the Twitter at Ramsastro. Easy enough, it's like a YouTube page. Don't have threads, Instagram and Twitter is enough to keep up to date. Every now and again I may post on Facebook and the YouTube page. On this truck is really good. Look at going back on the open stop. A second there I thought they weren't going to work just because I pointed them out. nearly caught up because there's a factory. Nearly there, people. Lost and I've done what lost. Keep them doggers rolling, no one knows the rest of the words. You know what? I'll make a vow, I will try and learn a couple of songs to try and sing all the way through by tomorrow. If not, load up the lyrics on my phone. Because you look at my phone there, the soundtrack on it. Don't look at your phone and drive, people. Flint. Come on, Flint. Go on the road and gain control. There we go. Take it easy in these roads. I lose control so easy because that like just comes from. I should carry 10 tons of sand. Go. I'm going to start playing the vehicle. I'm going to leave it for it because that's how it was. Come on. Shift position because I can't be sitting like that. I look like a weird anime character.
Into that, I'm looking forward to Karate Kid. 28 years later, Fantastic Four, Superman, possibly Jurassic World. I'm not seen the new trailer yet. I'm going to try and go in blind. What else is there? What else is there? There's at least two more that I can't think of right now. Clown in a cornfield. That looks fun. What else? What else? Jesus. Can't think. It will come to me, people, it will come to me. Making good progress in this run. First person, but at the same time it's fun. Can't lose any sand. I think I lost a bit of sand doing that. Because I cut that. Isn't good. Some more biscuit. We picked up a good chunk of momentum there. Big man, let's go. Momentum is building. It's doing so well as well. neighbours are having some sort of party because I can hear them jumping about like mental. Like music on. There we go. That's flying pretty well. Do it, Flint. I never originally wanted to cut through where the scout's sitting, but that wouldn't be too feasible. There's a man giving me another thumb. It's another thumb. God damn. Boom. Tum. Yeah, baby. That would make this game so much more fun. A couple of whiskies, no more than 4. A good night. 4 whiskies in this game. Oh! I'm enjoying myself already, and I've not even done it. Oh, it could be tomorrow night. Could I have 4 whiskies while playing this game tomorrow night? I know it sounds like a very specific amount when I say 4 whiskies, but I know my tolerance, and it's not 4 whiskies is enough for me to enjoy myself and not get too tipsy, or tipsy at all. I'm just enjoying myself. So I think 4 whiskies in total playing this game would be perfection. 4 whiskies, this, and a packet of spicy rings, and a whisper. No, an orange twirl. That night sounds perfect. Fish and chips beforehand, just to line the stomach. Seems like a good night. I know I'm a sado, but right, I live by myself. Don't smoke, I don't do drugs. I'm single. I don't have much in life, but I have a couple of drinks playing. Oh, what the fuck happened there? Too busy thinking about drink. Don't think about drink and drive. You know what I really need is a night out. I've not had a good night out in years. Oh fuck. The truck flew there, it flew off that. There's that mistake. Henceforth be known as the mistake. I'm going to try and drive on one hand. Is that the weatherman getting back to me? Oh, it is the weatherman. No. Right, I can't type. I might have to send her a voice note. No worries, man. I can't type in there. I'm streaming and I'm trying to drive a truck with one hand. So what's the plan? Stop. I had a brain fart there, I forgot what I was going to do. Let's go flatten some sand. I totally blanked out for a second there. One went fine, and the other two just went half an hour and stayed with the what? Let's take it nice and slow. Oh, fuck you, Bricks! Fuck you! That's where the scout went up. I've just came to horrific realisation that I'm not going to say it loud in case it's true, I'm just going to keep it to myself. Because if it did turn out to be true, I don't know how I would react. I may break down, so I'm keeping it to myself. Wrong button, take the brake off, there we go. In fact, on the route. So I'm good. Can I just cut across this bit though? Or is that raised? It's hard to tell from up here. If not, I'm going to have to go around. Not. But then we're nearly there. In fact, I think I've done enough, because all that isn't really mud. Right, 2 seconds. I think I may have to stand up here. This small section, but the rest is fine. Oh damn. I think this section is pretty much complete. For now, I can do the rest later on, but if I can get this convoy up and running, basically Flint dragging along here is the test to see sinking in on that side. Yeah, that is creating quite the groove. God damn it, I thought it was done. I managed to get that go quite far. Right, let's go get more sand. Right, who's messaging me? Wilson responded to my voice note. Sounds like a plan, Batman. I can do that. I can do that. Right. I need to turn my light on, I can't even see the clock. Oh, my back! Oh, my back! Oh dear! Oh, that doesn't feel good. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Oh dear. Oh dear! Oh, there goes my knee. Oh, every part of me hurts, but... fill it? I did fill it with sand. Right, I'm going to try and, I'm going to do my best to make it. Right, I'm going to do it in third person because I want to see if I lose any sand. So I think I lost a couple of drops right there. No wait, I think that's just the particles from the exhaust. We're cool. Did I lose any bumping up here? No, because there'll be hundreds of sand here. Hundreds of sand there. Down in there. Oh, fuck me. Sideways. Like I said, I do not like to drive in this mode if I can help it. I don't mind it for dumping sand, I don't mind it for tarmac, like precision work. I don't like it for the driving. No, it's 9:30. I just happened to look at the clock for the reason I turned the light on. Hope you're all doing well, viewers. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you for spending your Friday evenings with me as I mess up this route. Really need to fix the road here, but I'll get it off stream. Do not go flying off the edge this time and lose the chunk of your sand. Right, hit the brake. Just gently drive down. There we go. Build up some momentum and down this wee hill and turn. I think there's some big massive dippy puddles here. Get stuck in. Right. I'll park on a pipe. Insert innuendo there. I'm not driving over the sand that I'm supposed to be laying. God damn, I'm not in the zone right now. I spread this quite far. And he just made a crack in the road. I hate it when TVs do that. It's always when I'm sitting in silence and I shit myself every single time. Wait, what the fuck was that? It's just the TV adjusting to being a TV. Although, to be fair, it doesn't happen as often as it used to happen to the big CRT TVs. Second guess myself, that's what they're called. It's been that long. The big CRT ones, they used to crack even when you hadn't had the thing on for days. They just go up. As if there's some man inside breaking his neck. There we go. Need to get out of Flint's way. New viewer, do you have a name for my scoop truck? Because I don't have one. I've named my sand truck Flint. Can you tell me why I named him Flint? Come on, Flint, you can do it. There's that wee building up there. That's where we're going. That's where we're building the road to. But we're not going to tarmac this one. I can do that. I get off. Like a little Finley. Boom! Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang. My feet tooth is slowly becoming loose because this is normally the time of night I would take it out. Be patient. Talked about the reason I get the fake tooth on the channel. Like Weatherson, who's been mentioned a few times tonight, moved into his new house a couple of years ago, and I helped him move. And I can't remember exactly what I was carrying. I was carrying something with someone that took me at one end and someone else at the other end, and my grip, I lost my grip and I fell face first into it and I chipped my front tooth. So I had to go get a filling and had the drill obviously to do a filling. But I had all these issues right after getting the filling. It was constantly throbbing, and it was just constantly dying. And I was getting an X-ray for another tooth, and they noticed the front tooth, and they asked me if I had any issues, and everything they described was basically bang on. And it turned out basically it drilled slightly too deep and basically killed the nerve, and the nerve was dying. There was no way to fix the nerve, so the only option was to pull it. So that's how I've ended up with a fake tooth. I hate it. I'd rather have one of the screw-in ones because then I don't need to take it in and out, in and out, in and out every day. My phone is blowing up again. Is that the weatherman? Here we go, here we go. Oh, I caught it in time. Too busy thinking, is this the weatherman? Let's find out. Oh, it's my sister. God damn. I did say I need to sand this bit at one point. My constant driving over, I think, is starting to bog it down. Let's take them off, see if I can build up some speed. Okay. You're going uphill, Flint. You're doing well, Flint. Come on, boy. You've got your diff lock on and your low gear on. I'll take the low gear off, see if diff lock on its own does anything. I think a bit of difference. Whoa. Switch over. There we go. Smooth it out. Smooth that. Smooth it out. Pop myself here, I think. Back in front. Come on, you can't be struggling this much, but I suppose the convoy is going to be going downhill, so don't need to worry about that. Well, we're getting there. We are getting there, people. Let's recover and fill with sand. Whose message me this time? It's my brother. He's found some stuff from my childhood. I don't know if this will show up, but it's a big Jar Jar teddy and a scary movie mask. He thought that Jar Jar teddy was long gone. Well, it's not much of a teddy, it was like a built-in alarm clock. It would wake you up. It was awesome. He thought he binned it. Because we were talking about it a few weeks ago actually, and I was quite annoyed that he binned it because it was awesome and I don't think I've ever seen another one. So if he's not wanting it, I'll be having it. Sugar. Come on. Oh fuck, I'm too busy singing and watching my cell phone screen. That was a big mistake. Don't vanity and drive. Remember to hit the brake, remember to hit, oh, straight in the centre, there we go, brake. Perfect. Perfect. You got Street Fighter 2 there. Sonic Boom. Hadouken. Tiger. Yoga Flame. Just getting flashbacks to a kid running about shouting those in the playground. I shall park you here. Shall go back in the scoop. Move this bitch out. Came in a bit late with the scoop there, we smashed it down. Just smashed it. She's mashing it. She's mashing it. Really need to invest in a new cushion for when I'm streaming so that I'm sitting in the one spot. Because if I'm playing a game on my own, I'm not streaming, I'm sure going about getting into the positions, but I'm trying to stay in the same position so that I don't leave the camera, so my body doesn't like it as much. Maybe if I get a decent Get one of the cushions I used to have in the call centre because you're sitting in the same spot all day. That cushion was amazing. I love that cushion. Somebody stole it. Somebody stole my cushion. Flint, your time to shine. Let's try and pour a bit smoother this time, make it last. I believe in you, Flint. Not that far to go, it's just up there. There we go, smooth. Not replied about his Jar Jar. These are Jar Jar Binks. Like an ugly day and risking morning munchies. I think I said that in the morning after you woke up with your morning alarm, talking about getting breakfast. It'd vibrate as well. The thing is, this teddy is, I was going to say it was about 25-30 inches tall, so it's quite a big Jar Jar teddy. And you were supposed to sleep with it in the bed with you so that when he went off he would speak to you and vibrate to wake you up. But it came with an actual digital alarm clock that would look like one of the Pod Racer pit droids, and it would fold up and everything, so you'd sit that there, you set your alarm on that, then the Jar Jar would respond to when the alarms were supposed to go off. It was awesome. We also had a big dancing Jar Jar Binks. I think it was a money bank. It was awesome. He just danced to the Cantina tune. I think it could connect up to like an Obi-Wan Kenobi, Darth Maul, and Qui-Gon and Jinn. I don't know if it did connect up to them, but it was similar to those that did connect up together. And it also had those, we used to have those Jar Jar Binks little heads with the big long sticky tongue. I think they gave them away in the Beano like every other week, so we ended up with hundreds of them. Because I collected the Beano and I think I've got like a good few hundred Beanos in the cupboards. Too dodgy in first person, I clip the sides. I lost control for a second there. There we go. Yeah, it's so weird being able to see like my neck. I'm used to my beard being so long. It's like almost every summer my beard gets trimmed. There was a period where I had the beard for like 3 or 4 years in a row without trimming it, but that was a nightmare. Park up, switch over to the scoop, it still doesn't have an end. The road there, what did I do? the road. As I can spread it. I know without momentum you weren't going to like that, so it's put you in low gear with the diff work. Essentially start dumping when the tyre tracks in. What I'm going to just simply recall this vehicle. That's right here. There's my garage. Let's retain my dump truck, confirm. Because I think once I've smoothed that out, this road is done. I think the convoy is going to work. Once this has been smoothed out. Because I'm not going to get stuck there. So I'm going to just park up beside the Scout and see if I can restart my convoy. Fancy that. Finally. No, wrong one. Right, let's start a new route on my new fancy road. There we go. Perfect. Let's follow the newly sanded route. Please work so I don't have to tarmac it. I'll try to keep it in the centre. I did forget about this section though. Hopefully that works still. Just get you across the bridge as straight as we can. Now we're on to my newly tarmacked road. Try and keep it in the centre. Then once I've made it wide enough to have two sides, it will stick to one side, but for now it's going to have to stick to the centre. That's where the route failed last time, but that's because it was a big muddy field, practically. Oh, look at how good this corner looks though. Right. Yeah. He drives there. 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 Then they start coming this way because that is where the convoy is. Dispatched vehicles. Let's go and spectate to see how they do on this convoy. See if it works. Right. Let's see. I'm just going to spectate. I'm just watching. See how it handles these roads. So I can see why they were getting stuck in the mud. These are quite heavy vehicles full of my slabs that I use to build bridges and other things. So let's see if this works. So far so good. It's not the smoothest of roads, but it's just so they don't get stuck in mud, which was the issue. And here we go, here we go. That's where they would have been stuck in water at one point. Nice turn. This is the one bit that worries me because it can get bogged down. That's going to need to be fixed at some point, but have I fixed my convoy? Let's find out. It should go along the tarmac pretty much perfectly. Unless they keep getting stuck on this palm tree, which I've got no way of destroying yet. Oh, excellent. So far, excellent. Because remember, this road isn't perfectly smooth, so there is bumps that they might get caught on that. That's going so well. Ooh, yes. I'm loving this. I built this and it's working. So far so good. If this works, I can reinstate the other convoy that I turned off and hopefully it works. Oh yes. Because look at the speed that these are going along here. They're not going at the speeds that I was going at. I was flying along here and skidding round corners and stuff. There we go, that was a nice turn. This little section's a nightmare. I really need to redo that. Comes the moment of truth, the sea passage. Thank God the bad weather doesn't cause the sea to crash over, because this passage would not be usable otherwise. Tight. I was happy with that, I was happy with that. Let's have a drink while he drives. You made some noise there, drink. But yeah, oh, the convoy's been a success! That makes me very happy. This is just so we can get into position to get up there nicely. Here we go, convoy man, come on! Oh, yes! Yes, yes, yes! Convoy's working perfectly and with no issues. Let's watch him go in. Can't believe my convoy's up and running. one needs this one needed maintenance round on that side. That's why that one. But yeah, we've got a working convoy now from here. Is there any other trucks? There is. Excellent. Excellent. So I'm going to leave that there for tonight because I've got to get up early tomorrow to do a couple of things before I go meet the weatherman. Thanks to everybody that joined us. Thanks for watching. And I'll hopefully be back tomorrow night. If I'm not, I'll be back on Sunday. But I should be back tomorrow night for more road crafting. Have a good one.